What's happening? So I wanted to go have a cigar and do a little review action from out here. So let's get this rolling. It only hit like -14 a few hours ago. It's one of the ones I got from Mrs. Nyhap. What are we looking at today? Oh yeah, there's a little stuff on the bottom. Looking at Liquid Truth Serum IPA from Dogfish Head. On here, I gotta get over to the comments. I can see some of these still need a little time to moisten up. Hang on, I bumped something on the screen and I gotta get back. I gotta get back to the first comment. Hey, first comment was from Aunt Keck. There's a shock. So it has a really yellow floral color to it. It has kind of a hoppy, almost slightly lemon or citrus. Not bad. It's like a lemony, like a zingy kind of lemony citrus. A little bit more dry and bitter than most. If you're someone like Ed, a little hop curious, I'm not sure if you'd overly enjoy it. But then again, you drink the shit out of Two-Hearted Ale. So Gillian was second. Aunt Keck, good Lord, the brew babe. Yeah, she's a good one. Aunt Keck, cheers to everyone. Fu Master Chew, top 3. Ed, 4th. Gillian, cheers Eric, my friend. Gillian, cheers back to you, my friend. Yeah, it's acting a little dry as far as starting to come apart a little bit on the top end, but it's starting off pretty good. Then again, the true test is if you can get, say, past the halfway point and it's still a delicious cigar. Fu Master Chew 12, wow, something very tasty looking in the background. Heck yeah. Ben N, top 9. Midway Shooter, what the fuck? I just got notified and I'm 11th down on my on the comments. That ain't right. Either way, cheers, you deplorables. Midway Shooter, cheers to you too. Let me see if I can make this a little easier on my hideous eyesight. There, that's better. Peter, my buddy, that broad has great tits. Yeah. The only way to really tell is to taste them. I mean, and if everything worked out, I tried to save this space, even though we're doing a a remote location, kind of ejaculation style, slip out to the car or truck in this case. Out in the smoking cave. Aunt Keck, whiskey. Ooh. I wasn't exactly sure how prepared to be. After all, I kind of just threw everything I just kind of threw a few things. When I got out here, I kind of realized that I forgot to bring a shot glass. So you'll have to be the judge on, well, it's whiskey, so I guess either way it does qualify. Is that cheating? Aunt Keck, your reprieve is over. Salute. Your reprieve is over. Rich Huff, cheers. Cheers, Rich. Aunt Keck, sorry, Zeus, my deepest sympathies and condolences. I still don't even. J-Dog, here from work. Peter again, enjoyed the radio show last night. Great humor. Damn, that chick has great tits. I think you mentioned that. Yeah. Aunt Keck, great review, E. Thank you, my friend. Gillian, haven't seen those beers. Yeah, I gotta say, for living in my own little shithole, between especially the Keyport, it's very seldom that you would find something at Super One that you don't find at Keyport. Now, the thing for me is Super One. Anybody that's been here knows that Super One is just down the street, and the Keyport is in another state. Yeah, a whole 7 minutes. Whole 7 minutes away. Mr. Holster, I'm guessing 10th. Mr. Holster, 225, and we'll finally have the damn bottle open. Gillian, 426, more gun porn, Eric. Yeah, well, in this particular scenario, I'm just gonna go with it. Let's not push it too much. I have the 5.7, and then anything else that might already be out here. Mr. Holster, 352, once again, just under the wire. And then Real Cobra Burnout saying that he just has to lower his standards for watching this channel. Gillian, BTR, Blog Talk Radio. Thanks, my friend. Stanless 45. Nipple. Gillian, 2-hour brew review, you say. Just kidding. It's like a neighbor convention. Stainless 4.5. Californians, the best. California's the best. I love it. I am detecting large quantities of sarcasm. I also have to keep an eye on the battery. I don't know how the cold really affects it, but it's not bad in here right now. I think right now it's -9. Gillian, just send the AK to me and it'll be done, and be done with it, Eric. Hope that thing hurry up and get that thing wrapped up, guys. $30. The Real Cool Burnout. Were those big balls or just saggy balls on the Ed opener? They look pretty saggy. So I'm going with saggy. I mean, I have no personal experience, thank God. Real Cool Burnout. Mario is never a problem on Blog Radio. He interacts, doesn't take over the show. Just my 2 cents. No, I don't necessarily mean take over the show, but you know, when we've got some nights where I think one night we had six active callers, and it gets more difficult to handle multiple people. You know, I start to talk, 3 other people start to talk. So I guess if Cobra, if you thought I was referring to like Mario taking over, no, I don't think anyone takes over. We just simply end up with too many people at one time, which is why, depending on the circumstances, you know, and a lot of you guys do it exactly right. You know, if you call in, someone else calls in, you'll hang out for a while. If you still have stuff to add, like Mario. But you know, say you get a 3rd caller. You know, usually most guys are just like, okay, you know, the callers are stacking up, and I'm gonna slip out of here. I mean, that's just, as long as that keeps happening. I just know that it has been an issue with a few people that I've gone out of my way to try to get them to come on the show, and then they can't get a word in edgewise. That's all. Stainless 4.5, catching up on my Eric fix. I see that. Gunwild. Just because those 25 rounds aren't legal here doesn't mean I don't own them. Shh, don't tell no one. Oh, I'm fully aware. I know it might come as a surprise, but I'm guessing that most of us all have some pro Second Amendment skeletons in our closet. And yet, I don't fucking care. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that is a sign that it's a little on the dry side. If all of a sudden I start to scream, it's because it was hot and it landed in my nuts. Okay. Gunwild again. Video for a youth giveaway coming soon. I haven't forgot. I appreciate that. I appreciate anyone that helps out on it, because obviously saturating YouTube is obviously the only way this is going to really work anymore. Joey Cuz, you haven't had a gazer in a while. You know, they make a pill for that, right? Oh, geyser. Yeah, well, sometimes you kind of wish that was the problem, but, you know, it's not. It's a participation, Joey. Joey Cuz. Aunt Keck, don't you ever sleep. Joey, what the hell is sleep? Why sleep when there's plenty of drinking to do? Mario... No, sorry. Muzzle First. Great brew review, sir. Thank you, my friend. Josh, FJ55 Iron Pig. I like the long form reviews. Easy now. What the hell? Ding dong. Brad, hell yeah, brother. Joey Cuz, what bottle from Hazman? Yesterday's a blur. There you go, Joey. There you go. Joey, turn your heat on. It's negative 14 by your, according to the picture that you just sent us in Messenger. I actually did remember to immediately turn the heat on because I was freaking cold and I had my little heater running down there already. On the other hand, I forgot to show you the two wall-mounted bottle openers. Joey, after taking that shot, you should have just put a lighter in front of your mouth to see if you could breathe fire. Now that shit would be cool. Wade, hi Christine. Sharky, brew babe, nice. Good thing you inserted the Pez dispenser. The AR needs to be safe and not a paperweight. Oh, exactly. I had some channel leave a comment. Of course, it's been sitting in review for a while, which I didn't realize. Saying that I am a pro NRA faggot, and that they wish. After what happened in Las Vegas, that some gunmen would kill members of my family so that I would understand. I went over to the channel and I think they had 5 subs, and they're all gaming videos except for the intro, which was an AK-47 that spins in animation towards the camera and I believe fires. I was like, what a hypocritical cunt. You're telling, first of all, I'm not a supporter of the NRA. If you are, that's fine. You do what you want with your money. I'm not here to try to preach people down from sending money to the NRA. Personally speaking, I think they fucking sold us out. I think they're a big business doing nothing but trying to make money for themselves, and they certainly don't show doing anything for us. That's just my thoughts on it. As far as that person leaving the comments, I think maybe the biggest sign of how detached that you are is to ever wish evil upon another human being. It pretty much shows your lack of mental ability. Kind of like what a bunch of us have gone through dealing with Steve. I mean KB, the guy calling himself KB, that says that you know, we're not smart enough to figure out who he is. You know, it's another sign that you have a serious mental illness problem if what you want to do is bother other people. Can you imagine if more people put their efforts towards helping and making things better? I almost wish the person, well, they did have some gaming videos, so I guess it is possible to go over and leave some comments, but I didn't block them. I left a comment back saying that they're, you know, pretty much the, you know, an example of what's wrong with people. And it was actually a blog radio intro that John had done, and I don't remember what the conversation entailed. I can't remember. I was just, you know, too energized in the fact that telling me that I'm a faggot for supporting the NRA and wishing that members of my family could be murdered by guns. And then actually using a gun as their intro to their channel. Yeah, that's called a hypocrite. So I left a response and encouraged them to come back and continue to show their ignorance. Joey Cuz, you know where you can stick that banana clip. Pretty sure I do, Joey. Josh again, FJ. After you took the bourbon, scotch, and beer, you affirmed your prowess once again. Man card is now good till next time. I'm not sure if that's a good thing to be proud of, really. I mean, maybe when I was like 20 or something like that. Now it just might signify some kind of an issue. But you know, recognizing a problem is the first step. And Keck, I agree with Gillian 426. Your raunchy gun, some more raunchy gun porn, please. I'm gonna have to. I can make that up. As you guys know, I don't have a problem with gun porn. It's just from this particular location, you know, whiskey, beer, vehicle, guns. I like to keep my legalities to a minimum when possible. Josh, again, you have not had to turn off the mini fridge in a long time. What did you do to fix the issue? I don't know if it got bumped and it's like sitting more secure and got pinched, or the fact that there's some reloading books stacked on top of it and it stopped making noise. But no, you're right. It hasn't. Wonder if it's still on. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Beer comes out of it cool. I guess it could be magic. So, Josh, unlike normal life scenarios, it just sort of worked itself out this time. On an update on the, I have sent out some messages to a few bigger channels. I really don't want to mention any names because, you know, if they choose to ignore and not help, you know, causes like ours, and I don't even base it on the size of the channel. I mean, if you don't want to help a cause, that's fine. I can tell you, as of right now, Don Such, he did post a thing on Facebook, and he got back to me right away. So, and I know some people say, what the hell, how hard is it just to mention it at the start of your videos? But he at least put a thing up on Facebook. And Jeff, Cutlery Lover, told me that he would give it a shout out in one of his upcoming videos. Other than that, I have not heard back from anybody else that I attempted to contact. Smile Money, shooting at doors in Minnesota. Well, that groundhog saw a shadow, so should see warmer, shitty, rainy weather in about 6 months. Well, when you retire and move to Florida, the weather will cooperate. Yeah, I mean, obviously that dream is to you know, find a location where you can like literally just walk out your back door You know, kind of like for instance, like Alex was able to do. Yeah, I know. Alex who? Loan company. Wow. Sorry for Zeus. That is horrible. I shot a little thing, you know, seconds before, you know, joining up with you guys. I'll probably throw it in there today. Maybe. If not, tomorrow or whatever. I mean, I got an upcoming video on the TriStar. And I got a package today, which I'm not sure where the hell it was, because it was U.S. Postal, and that would have been yesterday, not today, unless I have my day screwed up, which it'd be really nice to have a Groundhog Day and have it be Saturday and get a 3-day weekend instead of having to go to work tomorrow. But got a package from Tardisius. He sent $50 for Justin's final mission. He didn't say what to do with it. I mean, if he sees this and he wants to respond, I will either put the money towards shipping, or I can put the money towards an item or something for the package, kind of leaving it up to him. And then he also sent me a pepper, a little grinder. So, but I don't want to give too much away. I just want to say thanks to Tardisius. He's always a great guy, always a great supporter. Loan company with the last comment. You don't want to hit the little dingleberry on the back of your throat. Classic ebomey quote of the day. I'm hitting the refresh button. And, of course, the guys that are keen on this shit. I got 6 minutes ago from J-Dog saying Scotch. Scotch is in the house. I'm probably going to be having one of those when I get in there, because I really like that. But so right now, Knob is the new Scotch. Love that knife. Cannot believe how freaking sharp that thing is. Fu Master 12, yes. I got sidetracked last night, but came back to finish. The brew, babe, is simply gorgeous. J-Dog, I see that you couldn't wait to open up the can of bacon. Well, no. The unopened can of tactical bacon is no more. I think I'll keep the can because the can is funny. Use it as like a pencil holder on my desk or something. But yeah, I was I was up past a little bit past 4, almost 4:30 in the morning. I was in the after chat party with from Christine's blog radio show, and it ended up down to just me and Christopher, and we talked about you know, important life issues like guns and big titties. And then after that, you know, at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I can't sleep, so that's when I edited up the CZ 512. And yes, a few of you that have asked the TriStar video, I did do that yesterday. I just I'm not sure if there's going to be a promo or not. I'm not sure if it. Hopefully, it'll happen. John Solar booked blog radio for tonight, so if I can get this thing edited and up to you guys, you'll see it in time. He booked a slot at halftime during the Super Bowl because we were hoping, actually don't really fucking care, but thought it would have been interesting if you know, the Vikings played the Jaguars, and you know, me and Jim, we were going to be able to talk about that for 30 minutes. So if it happens, blog radio tonight from 7:30 to 8 o'clock Central, discussing probably anything but the Super Bowl, because the only person that has a horse in the race right now is John Solar, and I'm not, honestly, to this point in time, I'm not sure which of these two teams I hate more. The Patriots are not America's team, and the Philly fans are probably some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever seen. It's a game. Fumaster 212, laughed my ass off. I love the ending shot. Another fine review, brother. Cheers. And he would be talking about Jim putting my face on the real naked body of a woman who was in the original Star Trek. The picture came from the real Cobra Burnout, and then Jim wrecked it. I know I can speak for me and Cobra. Where are we at? I don't know. We're doing okay. And just because I'm still sitting here, I'm hitting the refresh button again. Rich stands as the last comment. And wherever my phone is, it just went off. Looks like it's First one a while back was my little Sammy Poo. She and Christine decided to spend the day together. They're gonna do a little shopping at the mall. They're gonna have lunch where drinks were happening, because I already got a text from Samantha saying Christine's a lightweight, and in order to hold up the family tradition, Sam said she made sure that no drinks went to waste. And then they are gonna go see whatever spooky movie is out right now. Oh, that was a Hazman. He was actually inquiring on some information that Samantha had, being that Samantha used to, before she was a mechanic, or while she was going to school to be a mechanic, worked at Best Buy. Okay. Turning the widow pewter off. Okay, on the E-scale, since how I can't do any gun porn, well, I shouldn't do any gun porn. I already had one circumstance where one of my neighbors, thankfully, She knows that I'm nuts, but not nuts in a grab a large caliber weapon and start shooting people in the neighborhood. But I had gotten a new scope for some rifle. I don't even remember which one it was, and I was trying to see how everything looked as far as the eye relief goes. And I was laying on my bed, window shut but blinds open, obviously. And I guess she walked by walking the dog and looked up and said she could see a rifle barrel. But oh, sorry, she never like actually called the authorities or anything. But it's a little bit of glass around me right now, so I'll skip the gun porn. And I think that went out. So I don't know about you, but if you're a cigar smoker, I tell you, last thing you want to do is let your cigar go out. It's like the taste kiss of death. And I've tried everything. Shit, we bought some real expensive cigars once, and my friend Larry couldn't handle it and started to get sick and was gonna throw a $39 cigar out the window. And I nabbed it from him, and in order to try to save that burnt taste that they get when they go out, well, it was still burning. I mean, I had literally taken a drag on it, and I took the guillotine cutter and I chopped it off about an inch behind the end of it, and it still tasted like shit the next day. But on a $40 cigar, I couldn't see. Oh, sorry, I couldn't see wasting it. So okay, guys. Liquid Truth Serum 6.8%. Where do I put it on the E scale? Well, you know, I did say it has a little bit of that dry or bitterness thing going. Sorry. It's not, I guess it doesn't matter, man. Knowing how I'm going to have to do it. See, this doesn't really matter. My hand just disappears. Knowing it has that little bit of dry or bitter thing going, it doesn't carry on through to the finish. It kind of ends with a nice kind of a hoppy floral. I'd probably get it again, but there's other things out there that in this price point are just as good, if not better. I mean, a 6-pack of this was the same price as a 6-pack of Hop Slam, and I would definitely do the Hop Slam over this, if nothing else, going from 6.8 to 10%. So either way, on the E scale, I would give it an 8.5. If you see it, give it a try. Like I said, they didn't have very much over at the Keyport. If what they had is all that they had, there was 2 left when I took after I took that one. So cheers, and more than likely, I got some side shit going on tomorrow, and unless it goes fast, probably won't see me again until Tuesday. But either way, stay safe, don't drink and drive. Seriously. I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.